Hey Luke, this is Demetrius. So this is video I told you I'd put together for you. So what I did is I typed in car detailing Anaheim, and when I typed that in, you'll notice here in the map pack, there's three businesses that show up here, and this is some prime real estate because businesses that show up here generally get about 40% of the phone calls or clicks to their website when people are looking for any particular service. Obviously, this one being detailing in Anaheim, right? And so success leaves clues, and so we want to take a look and see what these guys are doing, so that we can not only replicate it but do more, right? And so I looked at Anaheim Auto Detailing Pros, right? Because these guys also showed up here organically as well, right, in the number two position, right? So if they're showing up number one in the map pack and number two organically, right, they're probably dominating the market here for leads when people are looking for detailing in Anaheim. So the first thing that I want to talk about is the map pack, right? So what allows a business to show up here is obviously just fully optimizing your Google listing, which I couldn't find one for you. I know you said you had a Yelp listing, and I found that, but I could not find a Google listing, right? And it's really important because without that, you can't get into the map pack, right? So you want to create a Google listing, and then you want to fully optimize it. So you want to fill out, all the details, business description, your phone number. Obviously, you don't have a website, so you can't do that. But hours of service, all of those details, right? You want to fill that out, and then you want to start getting reviews. Because I checked out your Facebook profile, man, and you do some badass work. I mean, it looks really good, and so I'm sure, your past clients would be willing to give you a review on Google, right? So you want to get that done. But then also you want citations for the map pack, right? And so citations are anywhere that your name, address, and phone number show up on the web. And there's thousands of places where you can do that, but you want to get that out as much as possible. So you already get one from Yelp, and then Facebook, your Facebook page, right, and a few others. But you want to do as many of that as possible. Most businesses only do, like 20 to 30 citations, right? So the more you can do, the better. And then as we scroll down to the organic listings, right, these guys again showed up in the second spot. And so I wanted to take a peek and see what these guys are doing, right? So this is a tool I use called Ahrefs, and what it does is it gives me a snapshot of what, this particular page here, it gives me a snapshot of what keywords that they're ranking for, and so there wasn't a ton of search for car detailing Anaheim. But what that tells me is that there's some opportunity to get in that space and start competing with these guys, right? And so these are some of the keywords that they are ranking for, right? So car wash Anaheim has a monthly search of 150, right? And so for that particular keyword, those guys are in 12th position. And then what you want to do is you look at all of the keywords, right? So you'll take car detailing Anaheim, auto detailing Anaheim, mobile detailing Anaheim, and things like that, right? And you want to incorporate that in the content on your website, right? When you do decide to do one, because content is about half of SEO, right? Is in your content. So you want to have authoritative content on your website with the keywords that you're trying to rank for, right? So take a look at these Anaheim auto detailing pros, right? You notice right off the bat these guys have a call to action, right? Because if people are looking for your service, they already are wanting a detail, right? How do I get a hold of you, right? So they throw a phone number up top, and then again here, right, they have their email address, right? So right off the bat, three ways to get a hold of you, call to actions, right? And then again, they have it all over the place, and then they have content. Google likes to see anywhere between 700 to 1,000 words of content on the home page, right? Original content, right? You don't want to copy it from somewhere else. You can kind of tweak it and make your own words, right? Use your own words, but you can get some ideas from shoot, even these guys, right? And then they also have a contact form over here, so that in the event that somebody is checking out your stuff after hours, right, when you're not actually taking calls, someone can fill it out and shoot that in your email, right? And again, call to action here, right? And then here they link their Facebook page, which you could do, and your Yelp listing, right? Both of those things you could do, and tons of content, right? Again, like I said, Google likes to see content, and that's why these guys are dominating this space. They also threw their Google listing embedded it on here as well, right? So all of those things help, and then not just that, but pages, right? So all the different services that you offer, right? So if you do full detailing, do interior, exterior, I noticed you do some, different waxes and finishes that you do, right? List those out as services, right? And make them each one a page and throw some content on there about it. And then last but not least, and probably the most important, is backlinks. And so backlinks are essentially votes to your site, but not all votes are created equal, right? And so here, these guys, this is they've done a really good job with this site. These guys know what they're doing. They've put some time and effort into ranking their site. And so they have 207 backlinks, and out of that, 23 are really doing the heavy lifting for their site, right? And so it's these 23 that are giving these numbers here, which are the trust flow and citation flow of their site. And so Google has looked at that, right, as a fairly strong site, and so they've given them they've treated them accordingly and given them the second spot here in the organic rankings, which is awesome, right? And so what we're going to do is first we want to get you a website up so that you can start competing with these guys, and then you got to get you a Google listing, right, and get it fully optimized and start getting some citations. So, hopefully I was able to shed a little bit of value there for you, because if you're in these spaces here, right, and you're potentially getting 100 150 calls a month to your business, and not that you're going to close all of them, right, but even if you closed 10 or 20% of them, right, what does another 15 20 cars look like for your bottom line every month, right? And so just kind of take that into consideration, right? You're leaving money on the table by not having a presence here. So, so again, name, address, and phone number for the Google listing. Get that Google listing up, and then for website, you want authoritative content with 700 to 1,000 words of content on that homepage, and then backlinks, right? You want votes to your site. So hopefully I was able to shed some value there for you. I'm an expert in this space. I've done it for for my own detailing biz here in Oregon, and I'll just kind of give you a peek. Right, and so I haven't even really pursued getting reviews or anything for my biz, and this is me here, right? I'm sitting number one, and I get roughly anywhere between probably about 50 to 60 calls a month, right? So much so that I don't detail anymore. I have a couple of guys that do it for me, and and then showing up in the map pack, right? And then also on the first page in organics, right? It makes all the difference, man. And as far as everything else that you do, the rest just speaks for itself, right? But this is a really solid way to have a steady stream of new business, right? Because obviously you're gonna have repeat, but this is how you gain new business month in and month out. So Again, my name is Demetrius. You can reach me at 541-408-2206 if you want to hit me up and talk more about how to get this going and get a site up so that so you can start generating some more biz, or just holler back through Messenger. Thanks.